The GOAT of all GOATs, John Cena, has been a treat to have back in the WWE. But how much longer do we have with John Cena as a full-time superstar? What's going on, guys? Andrew Pillick here from What's Good in Wrestling. How you guys doing? I've been loving making this content for you guys. So if you guys are also enjoying this, make sure to like this video and subscribe. I'd love to have you guys here. I love talking wrestling, and like I've been saying, I'm going to be working on this background. That's why I'm filming a bunch of content so I can edit, post it, and be working on this because, guys, my wrestling collection is insane. There is not enough room in this room that I'm currently in for all my wrestling stuff, and I'm not even joking. It's pretty nuts. So be on the lookout for a sick setup, but for now, let's talk about John Cena, the GOAT, baby. The GOAT, John Cena, the greatest of all time. Now, this is a man that I've always looked up to. You know, as a kid, I used to dress up as John Cena for Halloween. I'm 27 years old now, and honestly, if somebody put a John Cena costume in front of me and said, look, for Halloween this year, you're going to be John Cena, I honestly would do it, and I would have no problem doing it. I've always called John Cena the real-life superhero. I believe that superheroes do exist, and I think John Cena is one of them. Actually, I know John Cena is a real-life superhero. The Make-A-Wish Foundation, all the charitable work, and the way that he talks about people and the way that he respects people, never give up, hustle, loyalty, respect. These are things that he does in real life, and I believe that if you're a man of character like that and you're a real family loving type guy, I mean, this guy's a superhero. I've donated to the Make-A-Wish Foundation on countless times, and it's literally because of John Cena. This guy opened my eyes to a charity that I truly love, and he's done so good for so many people that need him. Like, really think about that. There's people that desperately need John Cena in their life to make them happier. I'm honestly getting emotional right now. This man needs to continue to do what he's doing because he's truly special. And growing up, he was a part of some of the biggest moments of my entire life as a fan of wrestling. Like, this guy, he breaks barriers. He's a guy that's been talked about by fans of wrestling, non-wrestling fans. He's been loved, he's been hated, but people still know the man John Cena. And as we know, over the last couple years, John has really slowed down. He's been in Hollywood. He's been making movies for a long time now. He is a true star. The WWE produced one of the biggest stars in the history of television and movies. This guy is a megastar, not a superstar, a megastar. And I think it's fair that they've been announcing him as the greatest of all time. And that's another video I'd love to make on this channel. Is John Cena really the greatest of all time? I'm going to say yes. But again, that's not the topic of this video. I just want to talk about the fact that we have John right now. We have him full-time. Big Match John is full-time John right now, and that's what I love. I love seeing this guy on TV. Like, we get John Cena every week. And of course, it has to do with the writer's strike and not knowing what's going to happen there. But as long as we have John Cena, I'm going to cherish it. I'm going to love everything that he does. But this is something that I want you guys to comment on down below. Sound off in the comments. What's left for John Cena? What is he going to do? I mean, he just spoke about this on SmackDown, but he hasn't won a match since like 2018 or 2019. Like, that's pretty insane. Like 2002 days since he's won a match. At the time of recording, of course. And if the reports are true, John Cena's not supposed to really have any appearances past Crown Jewel on November 4th. Depending on when you're watching this, it could be long over. He also just posted kind of like a cryptic Instagram post where he was saying, I'm not leaving, like the Wolf of Wall Street, Leo clip. Fun fact, I've never watched that movie, but he posted that and it's been a meme for a long time. But John's usually pretty cryptic about what he does on his Instagram. And if he's saying, I'm not leaving, well, he ain't leaving. He looks good. He feels good. He's saying that he's ready to keep going. He doesn't want to leave anytime soon. So let the man do his thing. Let him cook. If he's the GOAT, he can decide whatever he wants to do. He's been working a little bit with the Bloodline, with Solo Sikoa, LA Knight. I want to see him continue to do this because he's putting over wrestlers. He's making LA Knight look like a bigger superstar. He's making Solo look really good. And Solo is a guy that I think is next up in terms of big superstars in WWE. I see a lot of Umaga in Solo Sikoa, of course. But I truly think that John working with Solo, especially past Crown Jewel, because I think that's where it's going. Again, at the time I'm recording this, I want to see John continue to work with this younger talent and guys like Grayson Waller, like he was on the Grayson Waller effect. I want to keep seeing him do that. And if this strike isn't going to end anytime soon, well, we're probably going to have John Cena around. And I wonder if this will push into Rumble season and maybe even Mania season. That would be kind of insane. I can't see it going that far, but maybe Rumble season is where we get John Cena until. And there were some rumors that Cena and Reigns might have another match for the title. I'm wondering if at the Royal Rumble, and again, people will probably completely disagree with me here, but I wonder if there's a possibility of title versus career of Roman versus Cena. And that's something that I want to do because I'm going to make a video called Rebooking the WWE or Booking the WWE. And I think that's one thing that I want to talk about, a potential title versus career match. But again, that kind of got shot down because the initial talk was that he was going to fight Roman at Crown Jewel. But now it's LA Knight, of course, because that's what makes the most sense. John's still involved with that story a little bit, but he's kind of taking a backseat because whose game is it? LA Knight. Yeah. How many of you guys just did that? Be honest. Put in the comments. How many of you guys actually just said that? Past Crown Jewel, I don't know what we're going to get from John Cena, but I would love to see him continue to put on more matches. And I did technically see his last WrestleMania match, which was WrestleMania 39. So maybe he has another match. If not, I got to see his last match, but I don't think he wants that last match to be his final one because, again, I don't think it was his best performance. I think he knows that. Him and Austin Theory really didn't have that type of chemistry like they did with the microphone because John was cooking him on the mic and Austin looked like a young version of him with the muscles and stuff, but it didn't work out. And, you know, Randy Orton coming back soon. Come on, who wouldn't love to see John and Randy maybe have one last match, and that's John's retirement match? Like, I was telling one of my friends at work, imagine if Cena comes out to cut a promo and everybody's going crazy, and before he can get a word in, Randy Orton's music hits and they just stare each other down. Like, could you imagine what would happen? At first I thought when Cena hadn't come back yet that they could do a double return like Taker and Triple H. Imagine that. But I would love to see them in the ring together again. So truly, how long do we have John Cena for? I want to know. You guys comment it down below. If you're new here, like, subscribe, tell me what you think of Big Match John, the greatest of all time. We'll be doing a video on John Cena quite a few times on this channel because, again, there's a GOAT conversation to be had, and I'm going to have it. So that's what's good in wrestling. I'm Andrew. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.